Welcome back, everybody, to our second NBA podcast. My name is Matthew. I'm here with Ben.
Hello.
And today we got some new NBA topics for you guys. First one will be differentiating between the contenders and pretenders, also known as what teams in the top of the league are actually for real and going to make it all the way, and what teams are going to dip out of the top, I'd say 5 or 6 teams in the league, and who will choke the rest of the season. And then next, we're going to break down each team and predict how well they'll do for the rest of the season, and kind of predict what seed and stuff, and if they have any players coming back, we'll kind of put that into case there.
We already did our second podcast. This is our third.
This is our third NBA podcast. I'm here with Ben.
Hello.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. So, should we go from 15-1 in the East and then 15-1 in the West, or 1?
Yeah.
Okay. The Cavs.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
They suck.
They suck. Big doo-doo.
As they beat our Lakers a couple nights ago.
That's besides the point. So I think they'll stay right where they're at. I don't see them getting any higher, any lower. So
Zion? Question mark.
Zion, yeah. I mean,
Rather him go to the Suns. That would be fun to watch.
yeah, I mean that'd be fun to watch. Yeah, Booker, Ayton, you know all those guys. But it's kind of weird to think about that if you're the worst team in the league by far, you still only get a 25% chance to get the top pick. Which, I mean, in my opinion, that's a little unfair.
How do they even figure out who gets the pick? Because they do it behind the scenes. So
some people think it's rigged, but
I don't think it is. But I'm just saying, wonder what they do.
I know they do a ton of ping pong balls and stuff.
Oh yeah.
They give a certain every team a certain amount of ping pong balls and just go all crazy in this machine.
They should do that in the front. That would
they
be
should.
Entertaining.
I think they used to, but then I forgot why. I remember they talk about it every single year.
We just got way off topic.
I know we did. Hey, that's what good podcasters do, I guess.
All right, now we got the Bulls.
Bulls.
They're in a total rebuild.
Yeah.
So, but they got a nice young core coming up. They're competing in games, but they're gonna stay 13, 14. Maybe they get up to 12.
12 at the highest. I think they're right there with the Cavs in rebuild mode.
Yeah, I don't think the Cavs are built as well though, because they don't have young pieces.
Yeah, they got Zach LaVine. He's turned out to be really solid.
Lowry,
the marksman. Wendell Carter Jr. Chris Dunn. Now we're just naming players on the Bulls.
Well, those are the pieces.
I know. Yeah, so I think they'll stay anywhere from 12 to 14. So, do you agree?
All right, next we got the New York Knicks. Now, they do have their best player injured in Chris Tops.
Yeah,
but we talked about
fair.
that he could get signed somewhere else.
Yeah, we talked about that last. Check out our last NBA podcast.
Link in the description. There's also a playlist for all of our podcasts, NFL and NBA.
All right, so yeah, I don't see him moving up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might be back and forth with the Bulls for the 14th and 13th seed all season.
That would be entertaining.
Yeah, that's. Don't keep an eye on the top of the conference. Just keep an eye on those 2, 13, and 14 seeded teams, the Knicks and the Bulls, duking it out for that 14th and 13th spot.
Yep.
So the Atlanta Hawks. So I just don't see them moving anymore. I think they're staying right where they are. I don't think they're going above the Wizards or below the Knicks and Bulls.
They're also rebuilding. They got some nice pieces there. Yeah. I think they need a couple more, and then they could compete. Because they have solid pieces. John Collins.
Trae Young.
Torian Prince is doing good. Kent Bazemore.
Yeah, I was going to say our boy Kent Bazemore.
Yeah, so they got a ton of solid role players.
Yeah.
They just need their rookies to get, I don't know what you would say, develop, yeah. And then they'll be a solid team.
Yeah. So, yeah, the Wizards next.
They could sneak in.
Yeah, I mean they're they may be one of the most disappointing teams in the league thus far.
John Wall got hurt, though.
I mean, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, disappointing as in injuries being in consideration. And, I mean, Bradley Beal, he's all-star worthy. So, I still think they're kind of disappointed because you figure an elite backcourt like that would be able to at least make the playoffs, even though don't have John Wall.
Yeah.
So, do you think they're moving up? Or do you think they could sneak in.
Yeah, I think they could sneak in.
I think here and up.
The Nets are going to go down.
Yeah, I feel like here, 11 through 9 are all teams that can definitely have a realistic shot at making the playoffs. Even the Magic. Hard to believe.
Maybe it's swept.
Sorry, Magic fans, but yeah. Yeah, what do you think the best seed that they could possibly get is?
6. I think top 5 are solidified. It may be not the order, but
yeah, 6. Let's see, I guess they are only like 3 games back from 6, so you never know. Yeah, the 6. Same with the Magic and Pistons. I guess I'll include them.
And the Hornets are already in, but they could slip out.
Yeah.
Nets are already in, they could slip out. Heat are already in, and they can slip out.
Yeah, I feel like the Heat will make it though.
Yeah, I feel like they will. I feel like the Nets are going to slip out. Hornets, I think, could stay with Kemba.
Yeah,
but
I think they could.
They're not winning the series.
So, wait, if you said the Nets will come out, which of those 3 teams, 9 through 11, do you think would sneak in?
Definitely not the Magic.
No, I don't think the Magic, no.
The way I watched the Pistons play a couple of nights ago when they played the Lakers, we're going to actually take out the notes here. Got my game day notes, so
Boy takes notes.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure they did terrible offensively.
Yeah, definitely don't need help rebounding, that's for sure. It's probably the strength of their team.
Alright. Okay. Defensive nets, okay. So, Lakers were forcing Pistons to take a bad last-second shot. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
We had, bad fast break defense. Well, I'm not going to get started on the Lakers.
Yeah. Oh, really, just
Pistons field goal percentage, 30% with 6 minutes left in the first half. Limiting Pistons front court. Drummond and Griffin, those are their stars. If you can limit them, then they're not doing it.
Even right here, doubling Blake. Leading to second chance points by the Pistons. That's probably a lot of their game plan is just to kind of not take bad shots, because obviously I don't want to take bad shots.
Oh, here's the main one. Limiting Pistons inside game all night forces them to take threes. They're not a shooting team.
Yeah, they're not.
So
their best shooter is probably Luke Kennard, and he's a backup. He doesn't get that many minutes nowadays.
And then there's one more big one. The Lakers forced 24-second shot clock violations 4 times.
That's pretty solid. That's some
No,
clamps.
I'm not saying that's all on the Pistons offense. That's also on the Lakers defense. But my point is, if you can limit them inside, if you could limit Drummond and Griffin, they have no game.
Yeah, they really don't.
So I would take the Wizards.
Wizards? Yeah.
Because Beal's carrying right now.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I have him in fantasy too, so
I actually didn't really think Bradley Beal would be able to carry a team like he's done, so definitely props to him. I mean, he's obviously the main ball handler who you want the ball in at those end game situations. So do you think the Hornets would move up to 7 and then Wizards would go to 8?
Yeah. I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah, that's too much.
Let's just move on. So the next team is the Magic.
Yeah.
We kind of already discussed
we already talked.
We'll talk about the Nets.
The Nets. Yeah. I like D'Angelo Russell. I like some of their players. They have entertaining players.
They're not going to make the playoffs.
They won't make the playoffs. I'm surprised they're honestly doing this good. I thought they were going to kind of be maybe where the Hawks are right now. Kind of that 14 and 30 range. But I mean, kind of balling.
Yeah.
About 500 as of now. January 16th. as we're recording this. Alright, so next team, the Miami Heat. They could potentially slip out, but I think we both said that we both agree that they're gonna probably get in due to the lack of talent in the Eastern Conference. I think if you stay in that 500 range, you'll definitely get in. And so now we got our top 14, or not top 4, top 5.
Which are solidified, in my opinion.
Yes.
I just have no idea what order, because this could completely shake it. Number 5 is the Celtics, who are playing the Raptors right now. I'm pulling up the game, because it's at the end of it. So
Use us for
quick we could still
second.
talk about it. So start talking about the... Oh, that's not the full game.
Alright, so yeah, like top 5, Raptors, Bucks, Pacers, Sixers, and Celtics. I think they'll probably move up and down. I think maybe the Pacers will come back one, I think the Celtics will get a little bit. I mean, they're already on like a good roll here as of lately, and so I feel like the Pacers will slip back to 5, Celtics up to 3, Sixers at 4, Bucks 2, Raptors 1.
Okay, so my standings, 5 Pacers, 4 Sixers, 3 Celtics, 2 Bucks, 1 Raptors. Is that what yours was?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. I was getting the
Wow, way to switch things up.
The game up.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. So Kyrie dropped 27 points on 11 from 19 from the field, 3 for 6 from 3, and 15 assists.
15 assists. That's what he needs to do.
He just pulled up in Kawhi's face. Did he hit that? He hit that.
He probably. There's no way they should have highlighted that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's dirty. What's the score? Because I want to see if we're backing up our pick here. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's a close game.
Who's got the ball?
Raptors.
Raptors.
But, I mean, still. Okay. So, we'll talk about these teams.
Yeah, for sure. So 5 Celtics. They've definitely been hot as of late. They've always kind of been around 500 this season, up until like the past month-ish. And definitely with Kyrie Irving carrying the team. And Gordon Hayward's been doing very, very, very well lately. Kind of spreading the ball around and doing kind of those Utah Jazz Gordon Hayward days kind of thing.
Yeah, the Celtics very talented. Tatum hasn't been doing his best lately, but Kyrie, he's stepping up.
Yep.
And then he's moving the ball around a lot too. Al Horford's getting some buckets. Hayward's getting some buckets. So.
So yeah, we both chose him to be the 3 seed at the end of the year.
Oh, Celtics just went on a run.
Yeah, that's probably it for that game.
Okay, Sixers.
Sixers, definitely a 3-headed monster there. They used to have like one of the deepest benches in the league, but not so much anymore just because of the whole Jimmy Butler trade. So, I mean, but they still got solid guys around him, like J.J. Redick and company. So, I think with those 3 stars, they'll finish 4. I think that's reasonable and fair.
Yeah. Okay, I agree. It's kind of the same point, so we'll move on to the Pacers. Pacers have Victor Oladipo, who almost beat LeBron in a 7-game series last year in the first round of the playoffs. Yep. And everyone had super high expectations going into the season, and they're the 3 seed. They're living up to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Oladipo, he may not be scoring as much, but what he isn't, like, he's like barely off of 20 still. I think he might even be at 20.
Yeah, I think he's probably at now. He's probably 20.
And the thing is, a lot of big scorers don't play defense.
No, definitely not in today's game.
And he is an elite defender.
Oh yeah, second team all defense last year. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
So I mean, if you're able to do that as a guard, then that's you're definitely in some elite company already.
All right. Number 2, the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's all I need to say.
Yeah, their system's amazing. Giannis is amazing.
MVP?
Yeah.
I'm bringing
We'll
that.
save that for another topic. We'll stay tuned for next week's MVP discussion.
We did that. Didn't we do that?
Yeah, we did it last week, but we're gonna do an updated MVP.
Oh, I have
discussion.
notes on it too.
Notes? Yeah.
All right, number 1, the
Toronto.
Toronto Raptors.
They got solid bench. They play great defense. They got Kyle Lowry who just does what he got to do. We got Kawhi Leonard, just give him the ball. He does everything. He'll clamp up on defense. Jonas Valanciunas, just kind of your average dude. Got balls out. I mean, he's good. He's not special. He's just pretty solid for that team. Danny Green, another ball handler, playmaker. Who he can shoot. Dude's a stud. Pascal Siakam. Another dude who's kind of young, but I've said dude like 10 times in the past couple sentences. But yeah, he's definitely an important part of their team right now. So I mean, any thoughts? Did I summarize it?
You pretty much summarized it,
Okay,
but
I
just want to point something out. My Eastern Conference at the start of the year, I had the Raptors 1. Now I might be off with the record, so I'm not going to say all the records. Celtics 2, Bucks 3, Pacers 4, and Sixers 5. That's all I really need to go into. So, I mean, the top 5 could switch up exactly like I have it. So, bringing it out there that our predictions are good.
Yeah, we know what we're talking about. Oh yeah, also
The East is really easy though.
yeah. I mean, we didn't mention this past couple podcasts, but we're not experts whatsoever. We just like sports. We like talking about them. We talk about them every single day. We think similarly. So I mean, don't take it too seriously if you don't agree.
But we do want to do this at a professional level at some point.
We do. So if you hit that like button, smash that subscribe. No, I'm not gonna do all that. So that's it for the Eastern Conference. Who do you think's coming out of the conference?
Like
the finals.
Finals? Oh, probably Raptors.
I'd say Raptors too. I like them.
Either them or the Bucks.
D-
I don't think the Celtics got it. I'm just saying.
This year, I don't think the Celtics have it. Yeah, last year they were able to do some amazing stuff without their star players, but I don't see them beating the Raptors or Bucks in the 7-game series.
All right, the West. This is where it gets interesting.
Or the least.
Okay, 15 Suns. They're rebuilding. Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Suns. They'll probably win out. I'll probably hit the 8th seed, then sweep every team. No, it's just about the opposite. Yeah, they're still in rebuild mode. Yeah, they have solid pieces. Make it Zion. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So that's really it for now. Devin Booker's kind of carrying them as of lately. Next, Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies.
They've fallen off a lot. They were like.
And they're still in contention.
That's the thing, because the West is so tight.
So, Mike Conley's
probably having one of the best comeback seasons, even though they're only doing at 14. But Marcus Gasol's just kind of getting out there in age.
All right, Mavericks. Luka Doncic.
I like Luka. I mean, I think I saw this on Instagram. I don't know who posted it. You probably saw it too. But Doncic is better than Tatum already.
Oh, that's Hoops Nation.
Probably.
Yeah.
You agree with that?
Yes.
Yes, I agree too. I just think the way that he carries the Mavericks all by himself, I think he's definitely better than Tatum.
The Pelicans. Anthony Davis, Drew Holiday. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And Anthony Davis, great player.
AD.
Drew Holiday, pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, Etwan Moore, he's a good shooter.
I'm saying, like, they're top 2.
Yeah. Julius Randle, we like Jules.
Oh, Julius Randle, I forgot about
Former
him.
Laker.
Yeah.
Hey, you're my man Jules.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll make the playoffs this year. I'm still surprised that they did last year, to be honest. But I think they'll finish right around where they are. Maybe as high as 10, but as low as 13. Maybe the Mavericks could pass them up. Possibly the Grizzlies. Probably not. So, let's look at the Timberwolves. What do you think about the Minnesota Timberwolves?
Derrick Rose.
D-Rose. He'll probably get
And
all.
Cat.
He'll definitely get all. I mean, I won't say definitely,
Oh, he's going to the All-Star game.
but he's probably going to the All-Star game. Just
Is.
is.
He'll go to the All-Star game.
I have a pretty good feeling he will. Is. Going to the
He is
All-Star game.
going to the All-Star game.
Like, Cat. Do you think? Yeah, Cat's an All-Star. Who am I saying? But I mean,
I don't know if I voted him on my ballot.
I think we did.
Oh, I think I did.
I think we did. Timberwolves, you don't think they're going to the playoffs?
No.
I don't think so either. The Kings.
If they do, they would get swept.
They would. The Kings. The Kings are an interesting team. They're
De'Aaron Fox.
They're excited. I like De'Aaron Fox. He's a sly fox.
He's Swiper.
He's Swipe of the Fox. Yeah, he's probably one of the fastest, most athletic people in the NBA. Like along with like Westbrook and John Wall. So he's just kind of got that electricity to him.
Next, the Utah Jazz.
The Utah Jazz.
Donovan Mitchell. Rudy Gobert. And then a bunch of good pieces around him.
Yeah, so this is how I kind of think. I don't want to kind of spoil it or whatever, but I see the Spurs dropping out of the playoffs and the Jazz sneaking in. Because, like you said, their pieces, Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, and all their other good role players. So, I'll touch on that a little bit more.
All right.
Our team.
The greatest
team
team of
ever.
all time.
16-time NBA champion. Not your, because you're probably not a Lakers fan.
The
Los Angeles Lakers.
What was that?
Round of applause for our Lakers. So, the Lakers. Getting LeBron back definitely is going to make a huge difference.
Kuzma.
We're going to be biased. I'm going to just say that right now. But
They're going to the finals.
oh, easy. They're sweeping everyone in the finals. I feel like they're going to end 5th seed. I think if LeBron didn't get hurt, they could still be 3rd seed, maybe even 2nd.
They're going to be 3rd seed.
Actually, they could because
They could even be 1st seed being honest.
at this point, yeah. I mean, that's true because the Thunder and Blazers have the same amount of wins, and they're 3 and 5. So they could jump up all the way to 3, but they're gonna have to ball out very, very a lot. Made no sense.
That's okay. That's Braun.
It's Braun.
Bronzo.
It's Braun. LeBronzo.
LeBronzo.
So yeah, they could jump all the way up to 3,
And they're going to.
and they're going to.
San Antonio Spurs.
Spurs. I already kind of touched on them. I think they're gonna dip out. What do you think?
I agree. DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge are their like stars there, and then it's kind of like just like they have some good pieces, but I mean there's some injuries that cause them.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, Greg Popovich is still an amazing coach, but I just don't think with that roster at this point in time can get to the playoffs. Maybe next year with some more pieces. So next team, Los Angeles Clippers. They just got a ton of good role players, just filling out the roster with a good coach. So I mean, I think they might drop back to like 7 or 8 for the playoffs, but I definitely see them making it. Definitely over teams like the Spurs and Kings and Timberwolves. What are your thoughts on that?
Clippers, yeah, they have a bunch of good role players. Tobias Harris is playing like their star.
All-star.
So, if they had like a legit star, they would be scary.
Oh, yeah. If they had like Kawhi, there's talk about Kawhi, but I don't think Kawhi's leaving. Let's say that for another day. About Kawhi. So, yeah, Clippers with a legitimate superstar probably could have a chance to win the finals. Next team, the Blazers. They might drop down a couple spots because got teams like, our Los Angeles Lakers hold for applause. So they'll probably they might slip down a couple spots for the Lakers and other teams like that. Because Dame Dalla and C.J. McCollum. I mean they're definitely pretty beastly. If I might say myself. What are you doing? Oh my gosh.
All right.
I have an immature co-host over here.
I'm bored right now because I'm not talking a lot. All right.
All right, go for it. It's all you.
Trailblazers, Dame Dollar, C.J. McCollum. Don't make that look. Okay. Dame Dollar. I think he's number 10 or 9 on my top 10 players in the league. So, he's averaging like 26 points per game. That freaks me out. There's a spider like right above our head.
No, that's a mosquito, I think.
No, those are daddy long legs, I think.
Oh,
Mosquitoes
my
are
head was
tiny.
right here.
Yeah, I know.
That thing could have just jumped on my head. We're sorry about this. You guys are probably very confused.
Yeah. Once we get the face cam, you'll understand.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just looking at
That's
it
got
now.
some long legs. Look at him.
Alright, back to the podcast.
Our next team.
So, I'm still
Back from
talking.
commercial break.
Dame Dollar, balling. CJ is gonna ball. They got like nothing else though. So.
Yeah, they really don't. Alright. So, our next team, the Houston. Dude, you can't scare me like that. So the next team, the Houston Rockets. They might shuffle around to 3 or 5, maybe 6. I think they're at a good spot right now, with James Harden and Yisrael. Dude, you gotta stop scaring me.
No, it went like closer. It went up a bar.
It did, actually. I'll give more to you.
Alright.
So the Rockets, like I said, James Harden, MVP candidate.
It's getting even closer.
Dude, it's getting closer. We need to finish this thing. Thunder might drop a couple spots too. Maybe the Rockets might switch with them. Maybe the Lakers. But Westbrook needs to take less shots. He needs to just give that ball to Paul George most of the time.
I need to move back.
That's not. All right, so.
Why are you doing that again? So the Thunder, Paul George is carrying. Dude, stop. Okay.
You're making them dance.
Paul George is their star. I think he's taking over Westbrook there.
Oh yeah.
Westbrook needs to take shots, like you said. He definitely can't take a 3.
No.
So yeah, they could go between 3 and 5. All right, number 2. The Denver Nuggets. They got a bunch. I'm sorry. I'm like trying to go fast because this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We won't have much to say about the Warriors. Let's just say that.
So Jamal Murray, he's been solid, and then they just have like a solid base, and Jokic is like
the Joker. Yeah.
a good star there.
He's the ultimate playmaker. He's the best playmaking center in the league for sure. Then they got a solid bench: Gary Harris, Will Barton, those fellas. Even Paul Millsap's a stud. And so lastly, the Warriors.
All-star lineup.
You guys know Warriors.
Steph, Clay, KD, Draymond, Boogie. That's an
Boogie.
all-star lineup.
Yeah, even with that stud bench. Yeah, they're definitely gonna be at the end of the season, either in the conference not championship. That's football. Conference finals or just the regular finals. They'll be there, unless they have some dramatic injury where during like a jump ball they like all collide and all like break their arms. But I'm pretty sure that won't happen.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
So we're gonna cut it a little short today because we got visited by a little friend, Mosquito. So hope you guys enjoyed. Actually, you're the outro guy.
Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to watch our last NBA podcast where we went over Giannis versus Harden. Make sure to check out our NFL podcast if you also like football. We will be leaving the playlist below for our NBA and NFL podcast, along with our Instagram page, where we post game day notes or when we upload a podcast, so you know to get notified.
Yep.
So, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace.